Does our world need math? It's a big question on our minds. Together, we can find out the importance of math in our world.
Around the world, from America to Australia, maths is and always will be the basis for our future.
Engineering and architecture.
Maths supports our buildings, inside and out. How much foundation a building needs to how much material is needed for each wall. The positioning of each wall. Without maths, the world would have no shelter, no place to work, no place to relax. Picture it and shudder. In essence, no maths, no world.
Sure, maths is in our buildings. Is that it?
Of course not. Maths is everywhere, like space travel. The moon landing on the 20th of July 1960 happened because of maths. The recent SpaceX Falcon launch occurred because of maths. Private space exploration companies such as Virgin Galactic by Richard Branson all originated because of maths. The maths in the engine, in the programming, in the suits. The math in the food rationing. Maths is on the ground and in the sky.
What about under the ground?
Good question. Mining oils, iron ore, diamonds. Maths is subterranean as well, to create drills and jackhammers, supporting the ground to keep it from collapsing on itself at the mine site. Fuel required for the machinery. Programs and coding that suggest and point out key places to mine for resources. The diamonds people fought, and the steel from the iron ore used in objects around the globe. Automobiles, cutlery, musical instruments, rods and devices to reinforce buildings and concrete. Also in technology, mobile phones, laptops. Without mining, our world would never have been as advanced as it is today.
I bet maths isn't in creative arts such as music.
Well, a large part of music is often performing. The acoustics of a building can be vital to deciding whether a performance is good or bad. Maths is used to discover where to project the sound from and the volume. It is also used to create the instruments itself. The width of an instrument is proportional to the length and depth. Without math, instruments would be uneven, unbalanced, and would not sound as well as they do now in any way. Maths is key to all things, even creative arts.
Wow, I didn't know maths could be used for so many things.
Well, the list doesn't stop there. The military and defense forces also need maths. In a way, you could say that the people who protect us are protected by maths.
How?
Obviously, maths is numbers, and numbers surround the military and defense world. The projectile of a missile, amount of fuel required for a plane, tank or vehicle, amount of ammo needed, personnel count, engineering vehicles and structures, training locations, exercises, material required for activities and procedures.
I didn't know math could be involved in such an important part of our world.
Maths is continuously saving our lives again. Medicine and health. A milligram off a dosage could prove fatal, but maths, our everyday superhero, helps us to calculate and know exactly how much is required to cure or prevent an illness. Creating new cures and vaccines requires math. If math was not around and a vaccine was created for an illness like the common cold, there would be no way to replicate it, as the exact amounts of different substances used would not be able to be noted or passed on in any way. Maths is where our measurements were invented. Liters, milliliters, kilograms, grams, and all units of measurement are all essential parts of everyday life that make our lives much easier.
I never really knew that maths was used for so many activities around the world. Our world does really need math.
Exactly. To truly advance and grow as a world, we need to use maths. Our world needs maths.